Good day to our graduating class, teachers, school administrators, parents, and families of the graduates. I'm honored to have been invited today to give a short message 19 years after my own graduation from this alma mater, Zhongzheng Xueyuan. As a 15-year-old senior back then, life and my own understanding of the world around me was simple and predictable. Study hard and you will succeed. It may seem pretty straightforward, but over the years, that definition of success has clearly evolved. Dear graduates, today I hope to contribute to your understanding of success with the hopes that it will stir something in you to help you live your life or choose your path. 3 points I'd like to emphasize. First, that success is striving to be the healthiest version of yourself. Second, success is being an instrument for others to be healthy. And third, that the road to success is paved with humility, kindness, and gratitude. Allow me to elaborate on each. On striving to be the healthiest version of yourself, when we talk about health, we pertain to a healthy mind, body, and spirit. So this includes deliberately choosing what and how much you eat or drink, who you have conversations with, how often you exercise, or just when to take a pause. Our little decisions every day, every minute, add up to what we are today and what we become tomorrow. It's much like saving indeed. That's why they call health as an investment. As someone who works hard, I used to pride myself that I have excellent work ethics. And that was a convenient excuse to miss my meals, to sleep only for a few hours, work more, and work some more. Career-wise, I was ticking the boxes in my achievement checklist. But our time in a day is not infinite. Working more means having less time for our loved ones, for our friends, for ourselves, and for conversations with God. Burning out was real. I was losing weight unhealthily, temper getting shorter, perspectives narrower, and overall just less creative. All work and no play indeed makes us a dull person. Fortunately, before anything worse could have happened, I got into this fellowship program where I met friends, fellow individuals who were as driven as me to succeed. The difference? Our horizon. Theirs was definitely longer term. It's not how early you get to success, but how long you'll last. That's what they told me. That's why they strive for a balance in different aspects of their lives. From their advice and mentoring, I was motivated to form and sustain new habits, from daily meditation to just a few sessions of yoga a week to spending enough time with families and friends. Have I perfected these habits? Absolutely not. I'm a work in progress still, but I have come to realize I'm better at work and I'm a better person to be with if I've taken care of myself too. So while you're still young, I hope you cultivate these healthy habits early. Read about how many other successful people are doing it so. Before I move on to my next point, I would just like to emphasize how critical mental well-being is. Please don't ever fault yourself if you don't feel okay. Talk to your family or talk to your friends. And by friends, I don't mean strangers who click like to your post, but people who really pick up their phones or who make an effort to see you when you call for an SOS. Many of these people in my life, I met them in high school. I met them in Chiang Kai-shek. Don't let them go. Nourish your friendships. Mine have kept me sane, have kept me grounded, and have kept me secured in the best and worst of times. Finally, be selective in what you read or listen to. And no matter how much dependent you feel you are on your gadget, you can always turn it off. Finally, know that there are many mental health hotlines out there. Just call. It's free, and rest assured that your personal matters will be handled confidentially. On the second point, that we must be instrument for others to become healthy, during this pandemic, our interconnectedness has been highlighted once again. The air we breathe, the spaces we share. We are just as good as the weakest link, or the last person who will do his or her part to stop COVID-19. We will all remain unsafe when someone will deliberately lie in their health declaration checklist. We will remain unsafe when a few will not have their children vaccinated, or when a few will turn a blind eye to a factory polluting the nearby waters or agricultural land. Hence, we are all being asked to become health champions. And oftentimes, I know when we hear health, we are immediately drawn to the images of a nurse in a white uniform, on a medtech with syringe, or a doctor with his or her stethoscope. Yes, we do lack health workers, but if you decide to become one, we will certainly reach more of those who continuously remain underserved. But please don't be mistaken. I'm not asking all of you to become health workers. Instead, I'm appealing to you to nurture your passion, be very good in what you do, and in so doing, whatever profession you end up entering, I do hope you can commit to improving the health of everyone. How so, you might ask? The health of our country's people is determined not merely by how many hospitals we have or how easy it is for you to get a medical consultation. Studies show that all of these just contributes to 20% of our health. The other 80% is actually a combination of person's socioeconomic status, his living conditions, schooling, or working conditions. And that means we all have a role to play. Some of my batchmates, I'm proud to say from CKSC, are now employers themselves who take care of their people, be it in giving fair wages or paying for their health benefits. Others have committed their talents to IT solutions that are improving lives. A number have been successful in their careers in multinational companies and have been constantly giving back through various platforms or charities. Some have committed to nurturing their families and raising responsible young citizens. Then there are others who, through their vocation, defend rights or enable learning. They did not need to enter the health profession, but in their own way, they are contributing to a healthier world. And if you intend to help in that 20%, remember, there are healthcare frontliners, but there are also the backliners. Those are the actuary, researchers, policymakers, communicators, IT specialists, engineers. They all contribute to make our health system work. And since we're at it, let me tell you, don't let your high school grades define what you can become. Grades matter, but they're not everything. And my batchmates are there to prove it. On my final point, that the road to success is paved with humility, gratitude, and kindness. When I was much younger, my aunt would usually remind me, Ishan pi Ishan kao, meaning there are mountains that are taller than other mountains. Indeed, many are better than us. And so, if we want to remain relevant, we must remain teachable and continuously learn. On the other hand, when we happen to be the taller mountain, it's not because we did it on our own, but because many have lent shoulders for us to stand on and have opened doors of opportunities for us. I would not be where I am now if it were not for the unconditional love and support from my family, from my teachers and counselors, bosses and mentors, and friends. Their love and support have been beyond measure. So as much as you can, and as often as you can, say thanks to them and express your profoundest gratitude. And finally, remember to treat everyone with kindness. Again, the pandemic has shown us that no job is too small. From the guy who delivers your food, to the lady who receives your laundry, to the security guard who makes sure you have your face mask and face shield on when you enter a store. We all have a role to play in making this country a little better today than it was yesterday. So let us all contribute to an overdose of humility, gratitude, and kindness, because by paying all of these forward, we are essentially creating a virtuous cycle of success. So congratulations once again to the graduating class. May these lessons prove to be valuable to you as you start the next chapter of your lives. Despite the uncertainty that today brings, here's wishing you the very best in the years to come. The world is waiting for you to leapfrog us into a much better tomorrow. Finally, congratulations to the parents and the teachers. Thank you for all the sacrifices that you've done for our graduates. May you always be blessed with good health and peace of mind. Thank you again for the opportunity to speak today. Thank you very much, and let's all stay safe.